Hey guys, another combo video. This is absolutely crazy. This is actually the second time I'm doing this video for the one card combo with just Remus standalone, because as I was doing the video, I actually made the combo better. Um, and I'll show you guys where in the combo that I actually realized that I could take it a step further. So first off, shout out to Remus. Shout out to this card because this card alone gets you to your Dragonmaid engine. And I know as a fellow Dragonmaid player, you know the feeling of not drawing chamber and parlor, and it absolutely sucks because you those cards are the best normal summons in your deck, and not having access to them really hurts because it just means that you can't get the ball rolling and you can't get your Dragonmaid engine going, and you don't get access to like Shao, which is your fusion monster. But now with Remus, Remus actually adds insane consistency to this deck because he's three more copies of all your Dragonmaids, and I'll show you guys what I mean. He is pretty much a Dragonmaid monster. And like it's just insane. If you guys watch the other video that I posted with the Remus and Chamber combo, which is really insane, you guys should check it out if you haven't. And this card standalone can get you almost the exact same board, minus the Boral Savage and some of the other cards in the graveyard. But anyway, let me stop mumbling and babbling, and let me get into the combo. So we're going to start off. This combo only requires just the Remus and any card to discard. Again, assuming you have no other extenders and no other dragons or anything in your hand. So we're going to discard the Remus. We're going to add the Ravine. We're going to activate Ravine, discard that random card in our hand to add Legatus. Legatus special summoned itself because we control Dragon Ravine. And then Remus will special summon itself from the grave because we control a Dragunity monster. We are locked into dragons for the rest of the turn from the extra deck, but that is not relevant because all we summon is dragons. We're going to synchro summon into Gaydirk. He is the best extra deck monster by far. I mean Shao obviously, and Hieratic Seal, amazing cards, but to what makes this possible, in addition to Remus, is having Gaydirk in your extra deck. And Gaydirk is your Rhoda for all your Dragonmaids, except the big Dragonmaids, but all your little Dragonmaids, he searches all of them, which is insane. But in this case, we're going to search for the Baby Rock and discard the Baby Rock because we need extenders. And then Baby Rock special summons itself when it's discarded. We're going to link into Romulus, and then Romulus on summon searches us the Glow. This is one of the other new cards, the other new Dragunity cards that came in the Ghost from the Past set. And we're going to use it to search the Mistleton. Apologies, I'm proxying this card because it's the only card I do not own. But I'll let you guys know what it does. It can tribute any Dragunity to special summon itself, and then on summon, it will equip the Gaydirk. And we're going to use Glow's second effect to banish itself to special summon the Gaydirk. And then we're going to use Gaydirk effect. It's a soft once per turn. So every time you summon it back, you can use its effect. So we're going to add the Chamber. Look at that. Now we get access to our Dragonmaid engine, which is amazing. We're going to discard the Chamber to the grave. And now we're going to overlay these two for the original LP, which is Heretic Dragon King of a Tomb. We're going to detach, use its effect to summon any dragon from the deck. Its attack and defense become 0, but its effects are not negated. So we're going to summon the Red Eyes Darkness Metal from the deck. And now we're going to be able to use Darkness Metal to revive the Chamber. Now Chamber on summon will search us the Hospitality. We need the extender. Again, assuming you have no other extenders, we need the extender. So we have to search for this card. From here, we're going to go into our first interruption on our opponent's turn, which is Hieratic Seal. And now we're going to make our Pisty, and this is why we needed the Hospitality to revive the Chamber. That way we can make our LP. And just like that, we have our Guard Dragon plays. Now we're going to special the Parlor from deck, and then Parlor on summon is going to send the Changeover. And now we're going to use Changeover's effect because we need to empty the space, and we're going to add Parlor and the changeover back to hand. Now we could activate Pisty. 2 special, Gatorg. Using Gatorg again is insane. Now here is where I thought that this combo would only end with Shao and Hyretic Seal as your disruptions, and that's it. In addition, you'll have the LP and the Pisty in hand. I mean, not in hand, I'm sorry, on the field to use next turn if they survive. So they'll stay on the field, which is not bad. But I realized that at this point, we did not normal summon. That whole thing did not eat up our normal summon because we specialed the Legatus, we specialed everything. Everything up until this point did not require a normal summon, which is absolutely insane. And when I realized that, I used Gatorg's effect to add the Nurse, and then now we have a dragon in hand, so we could actually just discard the Parlor. And now we have an additional extender, and that is huge, because now we can normal summon the Nurse, and we'll special the Parlor. And now we're able to, similar to the last video, is Contact Fuse. We'll Contact Fuse a Parlor because we don't want to banish the Nurse because it's our only copy. But we'll Contact Fuse all 3 of these into Trishula, the Dragon of Icy Imprisonment. And this card is actually insane because on summon it's going to be able to banish any card of our choosing from our opponent's extra deck. So we actually get to look at their extra deck and banish a key card. So they go, so we disrupt the opponent turn 0 by preventing them from maybe going into a key play on their turn. It could also be like a Super Poly target, which is awesome because now we know that they play Super Poly, so we could try to avoid that. And we can banish, and now we're going to banish the Tempest, and we're going to banish the top card of their deck. Not too relevant. The 2 relevant effects is banishing Tempest and banishing a card from their extra deck. And now, because we banished the Tempest, we're going to activate the effect. We could either add another Remus, we could add another Parlor, but in this case, I'm going to add Miradora, which is another interruption on your opponent's turn. I think is absolutely fantastic because it'll be able to special summon itself, target a card that was special summoned from the extra deck, and your opponent won't be able to activate that card's effects, which is amazing. So it's just a free disruption that we could add off Tempest. And if you hard draw this, then you could just add another Remus or another Parlor for like a follow-up. So that's 2 disruptions that we have right here. And then lastly, we're going to fusion summon. You could fusion summon using the Trishula and the Nurse or the Gatorg and the Nurse. I'd probably honestly just keep Gatorg on the field because we could use Gatorg next turn if it survives. Whereas like Trishula already served its purpose, so we'll just fusion summon using these and then summon our Shao. And that's going to be the end of the combo, which is absolutely crazy for just Remus, just like Remus, and it's insane that we can get this far and get so much advantage. And we have our graveyard set up like during our opponent's turn. We're going to use Shao's effect to summon the Nurse, and then Nurse is going to summon the Chamber, and then Chamber is going to get us another like Hospitality from the deck, or you could like add Tidying, which is insane. And then you have a Bounce, you have a Omni Negate, and then once you bounce, you could summon like another Parlor from the deck, and then Parlor can send Tiding, so you have additional extenders, which is amazing. Actually, Parlor, I would actually send one of the big Dragonmaids. So like say you summon another Parlor from deck, I would probably send Lorpar, and then if they try to go into battle phase, I'll bounce back like say the Chamber and then add the Lorpar. That way I gain more advantage on my opponent's turn. And it's just insane that you could do this with a Remus. Like the other 4 cards could be like hand traps or complete bricks, but it does not matter because you will gain like a good amount of disruption and advantage just off that one card, off Remus. And I hope this video showcased how powerful this card actually is. This card is it really is such a welcome addition to the Dragonmaid decks. And yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.